Hey everybody, welcome back. So today is our final addition to our deep dive into standard operating procedures as it relates to personnel management. And this one's really super fun and super important because we're going to talk about SOPs in regards to scheduling and preparing for team meetings, right? We've all been a part of meetings and we just thought, my goodness, why are we talking about this again? Or they're unorganized, they're just absolute chaos. And so really having a successful organized meeting with your people comes down to three primary topics or setups. So meeting agenda, only the necessary parties, and setting up the right time considerations. So first, meeting agenda. Your meeting agenda should be very clear and organized. Set it up in a way so that let me back. So set your meeting agenda up with the bullet points that you want to talk about, nothing more, nothing less, and have a plan for how much time you're going to spend on each topic. Discuss maybe the challenges about that particular topic. And then once the challenges have been talked about and some solutions have been presented, set out your expectations and then move on to the next topic. It would also be important to get your agenda to people in advance to give them time to prepare for it. And then also, if and when possible, especially if you have a recurring meeting, a weekly team or a monthly team meeting, setting up the agenda in the same format every time so that there's going to be recurring topics. It's a great way for people to be more prepared for meetings and should help you to be more productive in them as well.
And the other important thing is, and I'm going to argue it's the most important thing, only bring the butts to the table that you actually need at the table, because often what happens with meetings when they get railroaded or sidelined is because there's too many people at the table who don't know what you're talking about. They don't know what's been happening with it. And they have a whole bunch of side commentary. And to be honest, you don't really care what they think. That's why they weren't originally included.
Exactly.
So controlling your meeting to make sure the people at the table are the people that need to be at the table.
Completely agree. And then the last thing is time consideration, right? You're going to take time out of your day to have a meeting, and people are taking time out of their day to have a meeting. So having a meeting that just gets drawn out for no particular reason isn't doing anybody any favors. So have a good plan, cover your topics. And again, go back to the agenda. You can even put on your agenda how much time you're going to spend on each topic. You can go so far as to set a timer in the room and say, all right, guys, we have 5 minutes to talk about this topic. Let's get it all out. Let's get it handled. Let's come up with a solution and let's move forward. So that you can, again, consider everyone's time. While meetings in certain cases are necessary and can certainly be effective, all too often meetings get drawn out or people have meetings because they're just supposed to have a meeting. And so if you're having meetings that aren't productive for yourself or for the rest of your team, quite honestly, then why bother? If the meeting is necessary, go into it with a good organized standard operating procedure so that everybody gets something out of it.
Well, and in today's world with things like Slack, Workplace, Facebook chat, like Voxer, Marco Polo, you don't necessarily need a meeting all the time because you can have a virtual meeting with like little mini clips of audio or visual. You can be chatting about it along the way and then come back together later. So sometimes the whole meeting thing has become outdated in a lot of instances.
Yeah, you can get instant communication. Do I have to have 5 or 8 or 10 people together for me to communicate with one person about something that we're working on? Probably not.
So anyway, that is all we wanted to tell you about it. Today, if you go visit our website, thetruenorthconsulting.com, we dropped a new blog. You can check that out. You can also check out some links to our time tracker and our business automation guide if you think that's something that would help you. If you want to follow us on Facebook or our YouTube channel, check that out as well. But otherwise, hope you're all doing well. See you later.
Bye.